Welcome to Toastmasters International District 44 New Member Orientation. We are excited that you have joined this amazing experience with us. Right now, you are investing in the beginning of your journey, New Member Orientation. In a four-part webinar series, we have envisioned 4 C's of success that will enhance your Toastmasters experience: commitment, culture, community, and crucial conversations. For this webinar, we will talk about club culture. Then we will outline the club meeting roles. We will close with information about the Toastmasters Pathways learning experience, the Toastmasters education program. What do we mean by club culture? Culture is defined as the behaviors and social norms of a particular group of people that includes characteristics such as habits, knowledge, religion, language, and so forth. In a Toastmasters club, this culture is defined by its members, and its unique makeup may vary from club to club. A club's culture is driven by what is stated in our club mission statement: a supportive and positive learning experience where members are empowered. The environment and atmosphere of your club should be warming and inviting, unintimidating, and one in which you develop personally and professionally while achieving your goals. One way members can support each other in their development is by engaging in club meeting roles. If you haven't already seen these roles performed, well, you will soon. Let's take a look at what they are. Each club meeting has 9 meeting roles that are filled by members. Each role has a unique set of responsibilities and skills that can be gained by filling them. Clubs use various tools for role sign-up: TurboBase, Free Toast Host, or Sign Up Genius. The process for a member to sign up for a role in your club may be different than others, so check with your club's Vice President Education on how to do this. They will help outline the process, as well as recommend a role you could start with that matches your goals. These roles include the ones you see listed here. I will outline all 9 roles in more detail so you can understand the structure of a club meeting. The Toastmaster is the meeting's director and host. We typically do not recommend filling this role until you are thoroughly familiar with the club and its procedures. As Toastmaster, you acquire a meeting agenda from your Vice President Education, work with the General Evaluator to ensure all club participants know their roles and responsibilities, introduce participants during the club meeting, including speech topics, project title, objectives, delivery time, etc., during your introduction. Ensure the meeting runs smoothly, including seamless transitions between meeting segments. In some clubs, the Toastmaster may provide a meeting theme as a point of focus. Listed here are some resources that will help you become more effective in your role as Toastmaster. It even includes a script, as will most of the other meeting roles. The grammarian plays an important role in helping all club members improve their grammar and vocabulary. As grammarian, you introduce new words to meeting participants and monitor language and grammar usage. Take note of both exceptional and improper grammar. Report your observations when called upon. In some clubs, the grammarian introduces a word of the day that helps meeting participants increase their vocabulary. In other clubs, this is done by the counter, which I will talk about next. Find out which role provides the word of the day in your club. The purpose of the counter is to note any overused words or filler sounds used by anyone who speaks during the meeting. Words may be inappropriate interjections such as and, well, but, so, and, you know. Sounds may be or As counter, you give a brief explanation of the role when introduced during the club meeting. Record overlong pauses, overused words, and filler sounds. Report your observations when called upon. One of the skills Toastmasters practice is expressing a thought within a specific time. The timer is responsible for monitoring time for each meeting segment in each speaker. As timer, you acquire the timing and signaling equipment from the sergeant-at-arms and how to operate it. Explain the timing rules and demonstrate the signaling device. Please note, as of March 2020, most clubs began meeting virtually, so you may need to ask your sergeant-at-arms how your club uses virtual timing devices and signals if your club does not meet in person. You will also listen carefully to each participant and signal them accordingly. Announce the speakers' names and the time taken, and return the timing and signaling equipment to the sergeant-at-arms if applicable. Table topics helps train members to quickly organize and express their thoughts in an impromptu setting, and also helps build confidence. This segment of the meeting typically begins after the prepared speech presentations. The Toastmaster will introduce the topics master, who will give a brief description of table topics, and then call on respondents at random. Responses should be clear and succinct, lasting 1 to 2 minutes. Think of your reply as a mini speech. Table topics in relation to the workplace are just like interview questions. You rarely know what the questions are in advance, and you must quickly think of an answer. Here's another example. Ever watch a beauty pageant on TV and the finalists are asked a question at the end? Well, that's like table topics. We recommend you start your Toastmasters journey as a table topics speaker. When you are more comfortable, you may take on the topics master role. As topics master, you select topics in advance of the meeting that will allow speakers to offer opinions. You may also assign topics to members who are not already assigned a meeting role. However, anyone can volunteer to participate, even guests. It's a great idea to ask open-ended questions of common knowledge. You wouldn't want to ask about the advancements in neuroscience over the past century if you're not in a room full of doctors or scientists. You want the respondent to be able to develop an answer. Be creative with your questions. They can be themed or require someone to tell a story or share an experience. Some clubs may have resources available to use, such as cards or books. You can also Google table topics questions and ideas, or come up with your own. If using your own questions, please remember to consider your audience and environment. You may also ask members to vote for the best table topic speaker. Your Vice President of Education will recommend the time frame when a new member should give their first speech, the icebreaker. This will vary from club to club. Serving as a speaker provides you with an opportunity to develop your public speaking skills. It is also an educational opportunity for your club. As a speaker, you prepare, rehearse, and present a speech during the club meeting. Discuss your goals, strengths, and weaknesses with your evaluator prior to giving your speech, and receive feedback from your evaluator to implement in future speeches. There are lots of resources available for speakers, as you see listed here. Evaluation is the heart of the Toastmasters educational program. You observe the speeches and leadership roles of your fellow club members and offer evaluations of their efforts, and they do the same for you. As evaluator, you ask those you have been assigned to evaluate what they will present and what they wish to achieve. Provide objective verbal and written evaluations for speakers, and offer praise as well as constructive criticism. As evaluator, you will increase your listening and critical thinking skills, as well as how to provide effective feedback and motivate others. The general evaluator evaluates the overall club meeting experience. In addition, the general evaluator conducts the evaluation portion of the meeting and is responsible for the evaluation team, including the speech evaluators, all counter, grammarian, and timer. As general evaluator, you ensure other evaluators know their tasks and responsibilities. Explain the purpose and benefits of evaluations to the group. Identify and confirm meeting assignments with the timer, grammarian, and odd counter. Confirm the club meeting program and or checklist with the Toastmaster. Take notes and report on all club proceedings, including timeliness, enthusiasm, preparation, organization, performance of duties, etc. Do note that while we've covered 9 meeting roles, there may be other roles performed by your club and others. Your Vice President Education can identify if this is applicable. Now that you are a member of your club and we have discussed some basics of Toastmasters, it is time to talk about what is next for you. To start, open the welcome email from Toastmasters International. The email is titled, "Welcome to your new journey." Click the Get Started button and follow the outlined steps. It is a good practice to mark Toastmasters as a safe sender, as it will help ensure you get all necessary emails about your membership. If you did not receive the email, check your spam filters. After you've followed the steps and chosen your path, the journey is the same for everyone. Level 1 in all paths starts with an icebreaker project, which is an opportunity to introduce yourself to your club members. After following the steps in the welcome email, it is important that you sign in, click on your name at the top of the page, visit your profile, and ensure all of your personal information is correct. This is the information that will be used to contact you. Most awards and certificates will be sent to you digitally through Basecamp. Basecamp is the home of Pathways. It is where all your projects will be found. There are 2 easy ways to get to Basecamp. Under Pathways, at the top of the Toastmasters website, you can click Go to Basecamp. You may have also noticed that in your profile, there's an option to go right to Basecamp. Basecamp is typically managed by your club's Vice President Education. If you have questions, they can serve as a great resource. There are also lots of embedded tutorials available. All paths begin with an icebreaker. This introductory speech is a great way to give fellow club members information about your background, interests, and ambitions. This is considered to be the easiest Toastmasters speech because it's all about you. What an easy subject to talk about. Still a little nervous? Work with your Vice President Education and follow the modules in your path for some great tips to get you started. In Toastmasters, there are several ways that we recognize our members and acknowledge all their hard work. Let us look at a few of them. Clubs are encouraged to use different forms of recognition. During each meeting, you may have a chance to earn a ribbon, physical or digital, recognizing your accomplishments. There are awards for Best Table Topics, Best Speaker, and Best Evaluator. When you complete your icebreaker, you may receive an icebreaker ribbon, if applicable in your club. There are also path pins, which you can wear to show fellow members what learning path you are on. Each time you complete a level, add a level tag to signify your process. When you complete a path, you can receive a proficient pin to show off your hard work. You can earn digital badges for your work in Basecamp. Each time you complete a level on a learning path, you earn a badge. You will also earn one for completing a path. Not only can you receive badges, but you can give them as well. Notice that someone has done exceptionally well recently in your club? Recognize them with a digital badge, including a collaborative badge, an inspirational badge, and an exceptional badge. All the badges you earn will be displayed in Basecamp for you and your fellow club members to see. Upon completion of a path, you will also receive a certificate of proficiency which you can print yourself right from Basecamp. Your club may recognize members in other ways not discussed here. Ask your mentor or other club members about other recognition opportunities, or introduce an idea of your own. What questions do you have? How can your club help you make your Toastmasters journey as smooth as possible? To start, reach out to your club's Vice President Education or reach out to the Member Engagement Team. They both can connect you to the various resources Toastmasters has to offer. The more you engage in your club meetings and district-led events, the more rewarding your experience will be. Again, welcome to the Toastmasters family. Thank you for attending.